The Handmaid's Tale, Margaret Atwood. In the near future, the United States has fallen and been replaced by the Republic of Gilead, a theocratic dictatorship built on rigid gender roles and religious control. Pollution and disease have made many women infertile, and society now revolves around the desperate need for childbirth. The government enforces strict laws using fear, violence, and biblical justification to strip away individual freedoms, especially those of women. The story is told by Offred, whose real name we never learn. She lives as a handmaid, a woman assigned to a high-ranking commander and his wife for the sole purpose of bearing children. Once, she had a family, a husband named Luke and a daughter. But when Gilead rose to power, her family tried to escape across the border. They were captured, her child was taken from her, and she was forced into training to become a handmaid under the watchful eye of the aunts, women who enforce obedience through indoctrination and cruelty. Now she lives in the commander's household, her name meaning literally of Fred. She wears a red cloak that marks her status, her identity erased. Each month, she must participate in a ritual called the ceremony, where the commander attempts to impregnate her while his wife, Serena Joy, holds her down, a grim distortion of intimacy and faith. Offred recalls how women once had jobs, money, and freedom. She remembers her best friend Moira, who rebelled and escaped the training center, only to later be found working in a secret brothel for the elite, showing that even rebellion is contained within Gilead's system. One day, the commander unexpectedly invites Offred to meet him in private. In these illicit encounters, they play Scrabble and talk, small acts of forbidden humanity. He gives her gifts, lotion, magazines, things banned for women. Offred feels confused, torn between fear and the faint comfort of being noticed. Then, Serena Joy makes a dangerous proposition. She asks Offred to secretly sleep with Nick, the household's driver, to increase her chances of conceiving a child. Offred and Nick begin an affair that becomes both a survival act and a fragile spark of love in a world built on control. As tensions rise, Offred learns of an underground resistance called Mayday, working to overthrow Gilead. When the authorities discover that she has broken the rules, black vans come for her. Nick tells her the men are from Mayday and urges her to trust them, but she doesn't know if she's being rescued or arrested. Her fate is left uncertain as she steps into the unknown, her voice fading but her hope still alive. The novel ends with a glimpse centuries later. Scholars analyze Offred's story as a historical record. They debate what became of her, but what remains clear is her courage. The Handmaid's Tale stands as a haunting warning of how easily freedom can be lost and how the will to resist can survive even in silence.